This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Welcome back to News 46. The Nye County Board of Commissioners has approved an interlocal agreement between Nye and White Pine counties for the purpose of providing a coroner service in the northeastmost section of the county on State Route 318 in Nye County, and residences along that corridor will also benefit.
Item 18, this is approved interlocal agreement with Nye County and White Pine, and Lorinda, please.
Mr. Chairman,
this and then.
Yeah, I worked with Captain Scott. I can't remember his last name. Captain Scott. I've been working with White Pine County at the request of their commissioners to get this on the agenda. I believe Sharon called me last night with a change. She would like it stated in this agreement somewhere that she has, that she would recommend the individuals to be sworn in, take their oath of office. I have one question about that, Sharon.
Yes.
I mean, you are absolutely swamped as is. If they are already post-certified law enforcement officers in White Pine County, that's basically just putting another task on your plate that can be...
Well, that's very true, but I still have to sign for them. So therefore, I have to know who they are.
Yeah, which after they've taken their oath of office, Sam could simply send you a list of who's been authorized in White Pine County, so you have a call list.
Actually, I signed the oath of office.
Then you should be
prior
giving
to
the oath of office and not the clerk's office.
Yes.
Okay, because there's no reason for her to give an oath of office and then turn around and send it to you to sign. Whoever's giving that oath of office has to sign, correct? Yeah. So let's just change that one statement in there where it says the clerk has to, well, it says you do, make it her, okay?
Okay, we all
That'll
good with
work.
that? Is
Thank
that
you.
your motion?
Yes.
And that's your second. Further discussion?
Yeah, there's only one thing you need to be aware of is that this was approved and sent to me by the DA in White Pine County. I forwarded it to the sheriff's office and to our DA the day I received it and then put it on the agenda. So we are going to have to allow them the same time to review the changes that have been made in here to sign off on this.
Okay.
Okay?
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4-0.
Well, the Senate has triggered the so-called nuclear option that allowed Republicans to break a Democratic filibuster on Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch. The chamber is expected to vote to confirm Gorsuch on Friday. The controversial changes to Senate rules made along partisan lines allows filibusters of Supreme Court picks to be broken with only 51 votes rather than 60. The actions today and Friday cap more than a year of tension over an empty Supreme Court seat, as both parties in the Senate are poised to take action, leading to an outcome neither party wants.
Now let's join Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, a wild trading day. This chart shows the Dow up triple digits, but then the stock market turned around and plunged, with the blue chips closing down 41 points on the session. Traders blame the Fed minutes revealing Fed officials want to begin unwinding the massive $4.5 billion off its balance sheet later this year. Comments from House Speaker Paul Ryan that tax reform will take longer than repealing and replacing Obamacare also concern traders. A blowout jobs report from ADP. 263,000 jobs were added in March. That exceeds the expected 185,000. Taser is undergoing a name change. The stun gun maker would be called Axon starting April 6th. It trades now under the Taser ticker symbol, but will switch to AAXN. And Martha Stewart is launching a new website selling wine online.
The Valley Electric Association annual meeting is coming up soon.
The annual meeting is Saturday, April 22nd this year. It's going to be held at the Pahrump Valley High School again because it's a terrific venue, plenty of room, and they've been very gracious to allow us to host it there for the last several years.
Dean Heller's going to be the keynote speaker.
That's what I hear, which will be terrific. You know, last year we had Lieutenant Governor Mark Hutchison, so we want to follow right along. And there's so much happening with the legislature in session that it's just appropriate to have someone from the political arena to come and address us.
If nobody's been to the annual meetings, it's definitely something to go to, because not only is there all sorts of information about Valley Electric, there's a wonderful lunch and also little prizes and a raffle.
There are. This is an opportunity to register. So everybody who comes in gets registered. Then you go on, and in the pavilion area, we usually have different kinds of booths. We have the ambassadors there, and our ambassador program is very strong and up and running, and they will have the gift bags for everybody. So if you want a gift bag, you got to go talk to our ambassadors. We'll have our linemen there with the safety demonstration talking about why it's important to stay away from down electric lines, how to pay attention. They just do a whole safety demonstration. They'll have some handouts for kids. Then we're going to have a lot in terms of broadband, internet, and technology in that arena, because that is just going crazy. So we're going to have a whole display there, and we'll have people that you can talk to and get information. And then, of course, we have used the same chef now for, oh my gosh, like 4 years. And he is from Pahrump. He does a terrific job. The meal is always excellent, and we always depend on the staff of the Nye County School District come in and help too. So it's really a joint effort. And then the kids from Our Lady of the Valley Catholic Church come in and help with the cleanup and the setting up. It's a real community event. And then, of course, after all that's done, there's an opportunity to sit in the gymnasium and have a chance to listen to this keynote speaker, listen to our board president, and kind of find out what's going on. It's a 30,000 level view of what's going on with your cooperative.
It's so true. There's so many different facets of Valley Electric right now, including the IP television, the fiber optics, the broadband, digital phone, smart home.
Everything. Technology is changing very rapidly, and we know that we have to stay up on technology and provide reliable, affordable rates to our members. So the more we stay up on, the more we know it's out there, the better job we can do providing electricity to our members, and now broadband.
All right, we'll have your news across Nevada when we return.